Welcome back to Podcasts, PAW apostrophe DCATS. We are at episode 12, out of 13. So next week's episode is gonna be my last episode. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Next week is not gonna be my next episode. What? To be honest, whoa, holy, I don't even know what that was. Did you guys hear that in my, voice? Anyways, but it probably is gonna be that way. Looking at my upload thing, I've been just uploading every other week. And that's what I might start doing now with this podcast. I might do it every other week instead of every week. Because it's very hard to find the time to record and find somewhere quiet and find out what I want to talk about. And usually I can't just really do it off the fly. I have to get warmed up, or if I'm really excited, I could talk pretty well if I'm really excited for a long amount of time, or if I have a lot to talk about and a lot has actually happened. But this episode is a little bit special because if you look at the length of this episode, it is 1 hour, maybe longer. Probably not longer, to be honest. I don't know how long I'm planning to record this because I already recorded this episode. When was it? Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. So, and I didn't really like that recording, so I just started recording today. So technically speaking, this is episode 13. No, it's not. Well, I mean, if that was the case, then technically this is episode 20. Because I've done that so many times where I just re-record the podcast. I think there was an instance where I did it I had to do it 3 times because it didn't work 2 of the times, and then the third one actually worked, which was really, really annoying. But I did it. I'm surprised I had the time to even do that. That's 1 hour and 30 minutes of recording. But yeah. So if you think this episode is absolutely garbage, just know that the episode, the recording before this one, the scrapped episode 12, it's lost media now. Well, not really, because I have it. But that one was probably worse. But yeah. So, why is this episode specifically a special episode? Because this is the first episode where, okay, this is gonna sound weird when I say it, but this is the first episode that releases when the first episode turns a year old. Well, not when it turns a year old. It's already turned a year old. So, when I'm recording this, it already turned a year old. It turned a year old on the 19th, I think. I made a post about it on my second channel. On this channel. I don't know why I said my second channel. On this channel. So let me make sure we're still recording, because this thing likes to just stop recording randomly. which is, I'm sorry you had to hear that if you heard that. And no, I'm not editing that out. But, what was I saying? Hey guys, can you just like tell me what I was thinking? Guys, what was I gonna say? Do you guys know? I'm wondering. Oh, you said you don't? Well, okay. I was saying something about like the episodes. Oh yeah, the 1 year anniversary. The 1 year anniversary was on the 19th. So I wanted to record it on the 19th, but I couldn't. There was no like time. I didn't have any like time where it was like quiet. And like you're probably like, meow, why don't you just record these late at night? What? Late at night? Well, right now it's late at night. But like I usually try to do these like a bit earlier because I don't like to record like in the nighttime because it just feels weird because everything is quiet, but it's like too quiet. When I say I want a quiet room, I'm like there could be like faint noise in the other like room, but like since I'm wearing headphones, it won't pick the noise up. So yeah, but yeah, podcast is officially 1 year old. So what I meant to say is this is gonna be the first episode. Let me think about how to phrase this. First episode released after my 1 year anniversary of podcasts. There we go. That's the way I'm gonna word it. I don't know. If you have a better way of wording it, then like, you know, just say it right now, to be honest. Or maybe put it in the comments. But yeah, I can't believe podcast is a year old already. It feels like I started this podcast just yesterday. And what did I say in episode 1 or 2? Or one of those episodes. I said, I probably won't even make it till episode 5 until I quit. And look where we're at now. Episode 12, baby. We are at episode 12. And it is great to be at episode 12. Because 1 + 2 = 3, and then that's like the 1, 2, 3, like accounting thing, and I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, can you guys like believe that it's been 1 year already? Like, the years are going by so fast. Like, and I know that's very cliche to say, like, very, to be honest, in my opinion, it's frankly corny. You're a cornball if you say that. But hey, you're not alone. I guess I'm a cornball too, because I just said it. But it's true. Because factually, okay, I'm about to like nerd out right now. So yeah, well, valedictorian here. I'm about to nerd out. Because technically, for every year in your life, you are like at a point in your, like you reached a new point in your life. Well, I mean, obviously, but like you're reaching like the halfway point, like, because like 10 years to me is basically like so long, but like 10 years to a like 70-year-old is like, oh, okay, well, 10 years have passed already? Oh, that felt like a year. But like every age you go up, like the years like don't feel like as significant anymore, if that makes any sense. Like if you're like 50 years old, and that's like the halfway point. Technically 40 years old is the halfway point, because like about 80 to 85 is when like most people tend to die, unless you're like that locked in, or you're just that like, well, it's not lucky, but like it's very, I don't want to say that sounds mean, but like it's very rare to like live past 100. So yeah, but yeah, basically the years don't like, they just kind of mesh together. They don't really feel like years anymore, because like we're more than halfway through the year. We're like 65-ish% through this year already. And like, to be honest, it feels like it's been 1 month. Like, I don't know how it's been like 7 months of 2025 already. But yeah, that's gonna be my nerd talk. That wasn't really nerding out, but like, anyways, I just can't believe, I hope like I could do this long term though. Like, I hope this becomes a long term thing, this podcast. What time are we at? 13 minutes? What have I been talking about for 13 minutes? That's crazy. Oh my gosh, it's a me reference on this Clorox bottle. It's a spiral. There's a spiral on this Clorox bottle. What does that even say? Wrecked it. Or, no, wreck it. Like, Wreck-It Ralph? Like, when can I see you again? Graduation speech reference? Okay, I'll stop. What else do we have to talk about? So I'm gonna try to make this as brief as possible, to be honest. Plane. Can you guys hear that plane? I don't know if you guys could hear the plane. So basically, I'm gonna be talking about Teapot 19. And this episode is crazy. I mean, before I do that, I'm gonna give you a quick spoiler warning. I'll give you like 5 seconds. Alright. So, if you're still here, I just farted. That's getting edited out of the podcast. Maybe I'll keep me saying that I farted in the podcast, because I think that would be really funny. But maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it'll be too gross for people. It's just a fart. It's a natural human thing. Everyone does it. Even if you don't like it. If you're still here, I'm assuming. Well, If you're still here, you probably don't care about what I'm about to talk about, so you're just gonna listen, or you already watched the episode and you just want to see my take on it. I should actually pull this up. Did you guys hear that new Tyler the Creator song? Like, not like by Tyler the Creator, but like, it was like a song. It's like on TikTok too. Like, this guy made an AI cover of like I don't know what he made an AI cover of. But I don't know what the hell he put into the AI to generate that. But it was a song. It went like, don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. Whoa. Yes, sir. This is the beautiful singing you get when you come to this podcast. Like, who else? What other podcaster sings? Okay, well, bear with me, even though this is probably getting edited out of the podcast. But I mean, yeah, I think that's a pretty good song, to be honest. Okay, we're back. I don't know if you heard a lot of noise. I'm leaving all of that in. No, JK, I'm probably gonna cut most of it out. Anyways, I wanna quickly, let me turn down the sound, because I just want you to hear my pleasant voice, you know, my great butter smooth voice. Teapot 19. Let's see. Okay, so this is the craziest collab. Okay, so this is the craziest collab though. Like, BFDI and U2's, I would have never thought I would see the day that U2's and BFDI collabed. Like, that's such a great thing. I don't even know why he looks like that, bro. I feel like some freaky people are gonna give him back shots. But, you know, if you enjoy giving back shots to a number, then I won't judge you. At least verbally. This episode is actually insane though. 'Cause first off, the opening with one looking at like, what is she even looking at? I don't even know what she's like looking at. She's just looking inside the rock at the other like algebrailians. And I don't know what this is like referencing or something. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, if one has like beef with the other numbers or something. Like, well, I mean, in this episode, we find out that four apparently like banished her in the moon. And she was obviously freed by lightning in Teapot 7. Was that actually Teapot 7? I'm gonna feel so smart if it actually was Teapot 7. I don't think it would. I don't know if it was Teapot 7, actually. Was it Teapot 7? Let's see. It was Teapot 7. How did I remember that? I don't know. But, yeah. Also, 2 is still depressed, as always. But he has really long limbs now for some reason. And, 4 takes his power, like, through his hand somehow? I don't know how he did it. But, hey, he did it. But, and I don't know how that even worked, how he gave, like, how 2 gave 4 the, like, power. Unless 4, like, could, like, take the other Aldebralians' powers, like, if the other Aldebralian even have powers, which I'm assuming they do, because, like, I don't know. All the Aldebralians, because if 2, 4, X, and 1 all have powers, then, like, the rest have to have powers. And also 3. But we'll talk about 3 a bit later. So let me actually hurry up and talk about this thing, because the problem with the last recording is I took too long to actually get to the point. So let me get to the point. This episode is wild. Like, it's so cinematic for, like, I don't want to say no reason. There is a reason, but, like, I was not expecting this episode to, like, be that cinematic, and, like, the writing, the voice delivery of 1, and I think this is the most, like, lines from 1, like, in the history of Teapot ever. So yeah, but, like, this episode was crazy. Like Lai and Pencil were on their villain arc in this episode, and, like, one thing that really, like, was just telling me this episode was really gonna be cinematic. Like, as soon as I saw this part, I was like, okay, this episode is gonna be, like, peak. You know that scene where Pencil was standing and she was like, the background was transitioning into, like, the BFDI season 1 background, and she started smiling, and then she was like, wait a minute. Like, that was like, this episode is gonna be, like, fire. I'm not gonna lie to you, I have no idea what that scene meant, but it felt like it meant something, but I don't know what. And not to mention that Grassy was just, like, I don't know why he did that, but, like, he was, or is it she? You never know with the show. Also, I forgot if I called Pencil he. Pencil is a she. I don't know if I called Pencil he or Lai he. Lai he. That's fun to say. Time are we at? 25 minutes. What have I been yapping about? But 4 and X, I don't know why they, like, are not together. Well, not like that. I mean, like, in the same place. Some BFDI shipper is gonna be like, oh, I agree. But I don't know why X was at the place where Teapot 18 happened. Like, I don't know what was going on there. And what was Teapot 18, to be honest? Like, Teapot 18 was just so random. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it was cool, but it was, like, really random. But yeah. And so X was doing that. X is still alive, as far as we know. And then, like Pencil just goes on a killing spree. Because, like, she doesn't want to go back into 4. That sounds so wrong out of context. But she doesn't want to go back into 4. Because she has a lot of trauma in there. I think. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So she goes on this killing spree. She's just killing everybody. Like, and then Lai has, like, Lai has like a mini killing spree, kinda. Like she just like went like full on like Smile HD mode. If you don't know what Smile HD is, then keep it that way. But yeah. And then two what, why did I say that? And then Pencil kills Lai with like the she actually kills Lai with a light, which is kind of ironic. I didn't even realize that. After that, Pencil is like getting revenge on why do I keep saying 2? On 4, because she's just so, I don't know why she did it, to be honest, because like 4 wasn't really like doing anything like to her at the moment, but okay. Yeah, but like she like nearly kills 4, but when 4 is falling down, 1 like uses their powers to like grab them and send them somewhere, or like do something with them. I forgot what she did. But like the scene with 1 and Pencil, like the ending scene, like, oh my gosh, that was this whole entire episode. That was like insane. Like excuse my language, but holy shit. Like, what the heck? If you haven't, you just have to like watch the episode to see. I'm not even gonna like describe it, but like basically the ending, like after the credits were like showed, like everybody who worked on the episode was like shown, the very end, like winner actually reunites with a loser, which was such a surprise. Like it's so great, so great. This is like peak storytelling. It's kind of funny because like originally, like usually I was the more like sad and like depressing show usually, and like BFDI was the more like silly and lighthearted show. But like the roles have like literally reversed. Speaking of that is a great segue. That is a beautiful segue. Speaking of season 4 came out. Isn't that crazy? I'm not gonna talk about the episode because it's like a basic like just setting everything up episode, you know. But I can't believe I actually released. Like season 4. I didn't mean to say that I actually released. I has been out for so long. Cause like the show was on like, it's so weird because season 2 wrapped up after season 3 ended, and like anyone who watches the show now is like, because technically like you should go season 1 and then like watch like the up to like what episode was it? I forgot what episode it was. Let me see what episode it was. So it goes season 1, right? The entirety of season 1. Season 2 up to episode 14. And then the entirety of season 3. And then you go back to season 2 and watch the other, like, what was it, 4 episodes? Was it 4? Yeah, it was 4. The other 4 episodes, and then you could watch season 4. So it's like, it's really weird, like, how you have to do that. And I mean, I don't know if they're gonna stop doing the thing they've been doing, like remastering season 1. I don't know if they're gonna stop doing that since season 4 came out. I don't know. But anyways, that's enough of talking about object shows. If you watched through all of that, then you're like, I applaud you. Like, that was probably like insufferable because I literally was trying to be so, like, I don't know why, but I was trying to talk, like, to explain it to someone who hasn't watched the show before. But like, if you haven't watched the show before, then like, I mean, why are you watching like that part? Because I said you could skip. But I mean, also, if you're watching this part, I don't want you to really skip any part, to be honest, because, like, you know, it's like a podcast, so if you listen throughout the whole thing, then, like, that's great. Thanks for supporting me and caring about my interests, I guess, in this parasocial relationship. Oh geez, I hope no one has a parasocial relationship with me. That would be pretty weird. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, like, what else could we talk about? I don't know. I don't have that many, like, topics written down because I wanted to, like, just make this episode just a nice and easy listen. And you don't really have to listen too crazily. Like, and I have to be careful not to talk too fast because I'm gonna run out of things to say. So I'm gonna start talking kind of slow. Just because I wanna stretch this out to an hour. Maybe longer. Probably not, but there's a slight chance that I might make it longer. But, like, probably not, like, very, like much longer. Not like an hour and 30 minutes. I'm probably gonna do, like, if I feel like it, an hour and, like, 10 minutes. So, yeah. I mean, what can we really talk about? I don't know. Isn't it kind of weird that, like, talking even exists? Like, how am I talking right now? How am I, like, you have to push air out of your mouth, and somehow that makes your vocal cords vibrate, and then that produces sound. But I know that part, but, like, how do I know what words even mean? Like, how am I speaking English? Why am I not, like, speaking, like, Japanese or something? Like, what if I grew up in Japan and I was just, like, doing a podcast? I would be speaking Japanese. What am I saying, guys? What am I saying? I'm saying absolute nonsense right now. But, oh, nonsense. Oh, man. Bad history with that song by Sabrina Carpenter. Well, actually, not a bad history, like an embarrassing history. Maybe I should talk about that. Let me just think. Okay, I'll talk about it. So, it was a gloomy day. No. It was actually quite... I think it was... What was it? It was during winter, so... It might have been like a gloomy-ish day. I don't remember. But this is like... So, this is from like... last year? Was it last year? No, I think it was like 2023 actually. Yeah, 2023. 2023 sounds about right. But yeah, basically, I made this... You know the video on my main channel that's titled Compilation? It's a pretty good video. You should go watch it if you haven't watched it already. Basically, I made a tier list of every song in like the worst songs, or I think it was the best songs for that particular list. They're all lists of 5, by the way, except for one that I think is like 10. But yeah. So at number 2 on that list was Sabrina Carpenter's Nonsense Christmas. And I thought when I listened to it, because it sounds so good, I still stand by it, it sounds like peak. When I was listening to it, the lyrics, like I wasn't really paying attention to the lyrics. Well, if you know the song, then I feel like you know exactly where this is going. Well, not if you know the song, if you know the lyrics. If you know the lyrics, I think you know exactly where this is going. So, I was showing this list in my... that I wrote in my notebook that I wrote the list on. I was showing them it because I like would always like show it them, and they were like my favorite teachers, you know. And if you're watching this, teachers, because like well, one of them still knows about this podcast. Well, not still knows, because they didn't like... I told very few people about this podcast. But if you're listening, you know who you are. I miss you guys. Well, not you guys, but I miss like... How am I gonna word it? If that one specific teacher is watching, then I'm gonna miss you. Because, well, I mean, I'm gonna miss everyone. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking. Another teacher just finds out about this and is like, "What the hell? What do you mean? You're only gonna miss this person?" Imagine. But not very few people from my old school know about this podcast. So, but like I'm just saying it like in specifically because like I know the people who are watching this. So, there's like, how many? Two, I think. 2 people who know about this podcast from my high school. So to those 2 people, I miss you guys a lot. So, yeah. Anyways, let's continue with the story, shall we? I completely got off track. But getting off track is actually kind of a good thing, because like I'm trying to make the podcast an hour long, or an hour and 10 minutes long. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was showing the list to them because I usually show the list to them because they were my favorite teachers. And when we reached that part, like they knew every song on the list, like except for that one that I had put at number 2, which was Nonsense Christmas, as I said. So they were like, who is this song by? And I was like, oh, Sabrina Carpenter. And they were like, oh, I don't like Sabrina Carpenter. Well, not they. Only one of the teachers was like, oh, I don't like Sabrina Carpenter. And I was like, oh, I wonder why that is. I mean, she's a pretty good singer. At least that song. So they were like, okay, let's listen to it. And thank goodness it wasn't playing on the big screen. It was just playing through the computer. And thank goodness I was like the only one who was like there. Really. So I played the song and like I was listening to the lyrics and I was like, okay, this is gonna be fun. But then a wave of sexual innuendos. Like so many. I did not realize there was so many in the song. It's still a good song though. I stand by the fact that it's a good song. It's much better than Santa Baby. Because at least those sexual innuendos are hidden in Nonsense Christmas. But yeah, and then like what, like their faces were like priceless. Like like I was so embarrassed. Like I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know it was bad. I didn't know it was like that. I just like the beat was great. I mean, and that happens with a lot of songs. Like you listen to the lyrics and there's like a whole bunch of sexual innuendos. Innuendos? What am I saying? Innuendo. That's such a weird word to say, to be honest. Innuendo. Like I bet you guys didn't know that the solo by, who was it by? I forgot. You know that one song that goes like, I wanna whoop whoop whoop, but I'm broken hearted. Clap clap clap, but I'm at the party. Here on my own. That song. I know, again, amazing, like 10 out of 10 vocals. Like if you give it any less, then you're lying to yourself. It's about masturbating, basically. Sorry. I saw that in a TikTok, so I actually don't know if that's true or not. But I mean, like, listening to the lyrics, it sounds about right. But it could be about something totally different. So maybe I didn't ruin your childhood, because I have no idea if that's true or false. But like a better example would be like Hey Ya by who is it by? Outkast? That song talks about some really dark stuff, but it has a very, very, very upbeat, like And I think like in the song he even said that y'all are not like listening to the lyrics of the song, but y'all are just vibing to the song because it sounds so good. So yeah, that was an instance for sure. That was definitely an instance. Like I was like, I didn't know it I didn't know it had talked about those things in the song. I'm so sorry. And they were like, oh, it's so funny how you didn't realize. Because, I mean, I didn't want to get in trouble. Like, I didn't know if they were gonna, like, rat me out or something. I mean, what would they even, to be honest, what would they even say? Like, he's listening to inappropriate songs. Well, I mean, what would they even do? Like, what would they even do, to be honest with you? But yeah, I was just so scared. And if that one teacher is watching, I still hate Dominic the Donkey. Don't think I forgot about Dominic the Donkey. I still do not like Dominic the Donkey. Yeah. I hope they're watching this. But yeah, that was my embarrassing story about a time where I literally played like probably the most like inappropriate Christmas song I've ever heard, to be honest. Like, probably not true. I don't know. There's probably a more inappropriate song, like Santa Baby. I had to start this flaming Santa Baby the rest of this podcast. But no, that was like, I don't know if I'll ever like live that down, to be honest, because that's sometimes like at the back of my mind. At the back of my mind, you died. But yeah. What else could we talk about? I can't believe summer is almost... Well, okay, I won't say almost. It's halfway over. I can't believe summer is like halfway over already. Like, this is like insane. At least for me, because, you know, college starts on August 26th. Oh my god, I'm so scared for college. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm like, I don't know what to expect, what's gonna happen. Like, I don't even know if they're gonna like... I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know how anything... Like, it's so scary going to the new school again. Like, it's been 4 years since I went to a new... It's been 5 years, actually. 5 years since I went to a new school. So, like half a decade in that high school. Because I think I went there, like, for, like, the last year of middle school. I don't remember. I think so. When COVID was happening. Coronavirus. Do you remember when Cardi B said that in that one clip, like, a few years ago? Yeah. Yeah, but summer is, like, has a couple more weeks already. And weeks is a lot. And you might think weeks is a lot of time. Weeks is not like a lot of time, to be honest. It is, but at the same time it isn't. So, yeah. what else could we actually, like, the seasons, like, isn't it weird how, like, we have seasons? Like, how is it just summer randomly? Like, how does this happen every, like, how does the weather know, like, what time of the year it is? Like it's just like this year on June 20th, the world was like, oh, it's look at that, it's June 20th, it's time to be hot and have everyone, like, sweating a whole bunch. And then when December rolls around, it's just like, oh, it's December, it's time to, like, get ready to, like, snow in January and, like, be, like, very cold outside. Like, isn't that weird? I wonder what I wonder what the person who, like, who made the first pool, like, I mean, obviously, like, natural, like, pools, like, water and, like, did I just say, like, water? Well, basically, because pool water isn't, like, water, but like lakes and oceans and stuff, not like that. I'm talking about, like, an actual, like, pool, like a swimming pool. The person who invented the first swimming pool, like, I wonder, like, because they're, like, basically the pioneers of summer fun, I feel like. But anyways, that could just be me. Maybe I'm weird. Speaking of seasons, I should actually give a bit of a controversial topic up about summer and winter and fall and spring. Which one is definitively the best? Sorry if you heard that. That was me dropping the remote on the table. Which one is definitively the best of all time? The GOAT of seasons. Now, at number 4, I think number 4 is very, very obvious. Number 4 is gonna be spring. Because, like, what you're telling me, the insects are starting to come out in this season, and there's more than there will ever be in any other point in the year, even summer. Like, the bees just start, like, buzzing around in your ear and, like, up in your face. The flies start coming out. The mosquitoes start, like, coming out to, like, bite your legs and arms and, like, anywhere it sees skin. And like, the ants, oh my gosh, the ants, like in the transition from spring to summer, like if you look in your house at those times, like, you'll notice, like, tons and tons and tons of ants. But maybe it's just, like, me. Maybe it's just, like, a thing where I live. I don't know. But yeah, so spring is, like, and also allergies. Allergies is a big one, because, like, those brown stuff that fall from the tree, like, they're all over the ground. And then they cause you to, like, start sneezing and, like, just, it's horrible outside. Like, you just go into a sneezing fit if you walk outside. Well, I mean, luckily I don't really have allergies, so it doesn't really affect me. But, like, my grandfather, like, he already has sneezing fits by itself. Like, he'll, like, sneeze 7 times in, like, the course of, like, a minute. Like sometimes I'm like, damn, like, is this a new record? But yeah, so that's the reason that spring is gonna be number 4. Number 3, I think number 3 has to be fall, to be honest, because in fall it's usually like, it gets super windy in fall. Like, I don't know if it's just me, maybe it's just me, but like, I feel like in fall it's more windy than usual, like than all the other, like, I mean, obviously winter has like the most wind, but like, the thing about fall is that like, it's like in that weird period of time where things start to get cold, but it's still like kind of hot outside. So like, it's like weird because like, you're like, oh, it's hot outside, so I guess I could wear like shorts and stuff. And then you go outside and then it's just like really windy and it's actually really cold. So I feel like it's not the worst thing, because like, it doesn't have that many things like that's bad about it. Like, I like the orange leaves falling, and like, I like to step on them and hear them crunch. And like, pumpkin picking is pretty fun. And also, Halloween is like up there with like Christmas and like the Hall of Fame of holidays. Damn, that's a good title for I don't know. That's a good title for something. That sounds like a very cool title for some form of media. The Hall of Fame for holidays. That sounds like a good thing. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Halloween is great because you get to dress up and like be whatever you want. It doesn't even have to be scary. I think most Halloween outfits are like not scary outfits. And I feel like there was a period like in the 2020s where I used to think that, okay, I should just be like scary all the time for Halloween because it's like Halloween. But like, I don't think like that now. I think it's more fun to dress up like there's something non-scary. Like, one year I was like Steven Universe for Halloween. Like I don't even think I had like that much like hair like I do now, because I have a whole big afro now. I could actually cosplay Steven Universe. Well, I mean, aside from the fact that I happen to have a darker pigmentation of skin. Is that the right word? I don't know. I happen to be more melanated than Steven Universe. But, you know. But yeah. I feel like fall is a S tier. I meant to say Halloween is an S tier holiday. Fall is like I'm not ranking these on a tier list, but I'll just say it for like fall. Fall is like like in the middle, in like a B tier. So yeah. So next up we got, I wonder which one it's gonna be. We got winter. Winter is at number 2. Now, winter, it's very, very aesthetic. Like the vibes are just great. And like it's the ideal time to like have comforters and onesies and heaters and hot chocolate and s'mores. People think summer is the ideal time to have s'mores, but like I think it would make more sense in winter since like s'mores is like a hot, well not hot, but like it's like a warm snack kind of. So like, and like fresh baked cookies from the oven, like just think about that. Yeah. I bet that makes you guys like I bet that makes your guys' mouths start like watering. And like that's like one of the reasons why it's such a good season, because there's so much like good stuff about it. I mean, the one thing that really kind of sucks about it is that like actually no, that's not even true. I was about to say like rats start coming in your house more. But I feel like rats would be like hibernating. Do rats hibernate? Let me look this up. I'm actually curious. Do rats hibernate? Let's see. Oh, rats don't hibernate, so I don't know what I'm talking about. But I don't know. But like winter is just like the ideal time to like do anything really aesthetic, because like it's gotta be in like winter when it's snowing, or like when it's raining. Well, not winter when it's raining, anytime when it's raining, because rain is just aesthetic. But what do I know about aesthetic? What do I know about aestheticism? It sounds like a religion. The religion of aesthetic. But yeah, I feel like that's a great holiday. Christmas is a great holiday. To be more specific, Christmas is undoubtedly and unarguably, like, I'm pretty sure that like no one is gonna disagree with this unless you're like trying to be like quirky, but Christmas is by far the best holiday. Well, I mean, besides, November 18th, you know what that day is. You know what that day is. You don't act like you don't know what November 18th is. I know you know what November 18th is. November 18th is the real best, like, holiday. It's Mickey Mouse's birthday. No, that's not the reason. It's my birthday, in case you didn't know. Which, if you didn't know, then you're such a fake fan and I hate you. Just kidding. Please don't unsubscribe. But Christmas is just like, it makes winter like infinitely better. Like, even though we might get tired of the Christmas music, like, it's like, to be honest, it never really gets boring to me. Maybe it's just me, like, because like maybe I'm just like a cornball. I don't know. But that's basically why winter is like so high up. What else? Oh yeah, you could build a snowman in winter. Like, you could go sledding in winter. You could like stay indoors in winter if you wanted to. You could you could, I don't think this would be ideal, but like you could take a walk, I guess, in winter. As long as it's not like a blizzard or something. Don't take a walk in a blizzard. Like if you're watching this and you were thinking about like, oh, I should take a walk in a blizzard. Don't take a walk in a blizzard. You will regret it. But like, it would probably be like a pretty good time to take a walk because like no one would really be outside. Like, the only annoying thing is that you have to put on like so much clothes. You have to put on so much clothes because it's cold outside. So like you can't really like move your body that much. So with that being said, obviously the number one spot is going to summer because it's just, some people just think, oh, summer's not the best holiday. Well, summer is a holiday, to be honest with you, if I'm being honest with you. It's the only month that's really like, that's just really a holiday. Like summer, like when you think of fun, when you think of the pool, when you think of like amusement park, festival, like there's so much things to do in the summer. But when you think about those things, you usually associate them with summer. Like winter has its fair share of things that like you could associate it with, but like not nearly as much as summer. Like when I think of vacation, I think of summer. When I think of riding a bike, I think of summer. When I think of the AC, I think of summer. When I think of the fan, I think of summer. Like, there's just so much. When I think of cold water, I think of summer. Cause summer is just that, just like that good. Cause it is, like, it should just be a holiday. Like, it would be the first, like, it would be the longest holiday, even though it feels so short. But I mean, that's the tier list. Not the tier list. That's my ranking for the best holidays from worst to best. So if you say any answer but summer for number one, then you're immediately wrong. And I will not be taking any criticism about what I just said. So yeah, so read it and weep. Well, don't read it and weep. Listen to it and weep. But I think we're at about 1 hour and 10 minutes. So I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna rap. Yo. Okay, I'm not gonna rap. I can't rap. I'm gonna wrap this episode up. So, I didn't think I could do it. Be sure to check out my main channel. Be sure to check out the other episodes of this podcast. The link is in the description of a playlist with every episode, including this one. What else? Be sure to go watch my new video if it's out yet. I don't know if I released it yet. But if I didn't release it, it's coming soon, I swear. But yeah. I think, is that it? I think that's about it. Alright guys. Adios. Peace.